Hi everybody, I am making this video at the tail end of having just completed my onion ring appetizer video because they're awesome. All because I wanted to make a Weight Watchified version of the Carl's Jr. / Hardee's Western Bacon Cheeseburger for super low points, healthy fat, and low calories. It's low everything except for taste because it's awesome. It is in my free digital cookbook 3 that I will provide a link for. You can download it free of charge. Absolutely no ads, banners, pop-ups, or advertisements of any kind. Absolutely 100% free to download. So we have the onion rings made already. You can find that in my previous video on Connect in DHalleck Vids, or if you're finding this on YouTube, the guilt-free gourmet onion rings, or Weight Watchers friendly onion ring recipe. Boom. So first thing we're doing is we are mixing up, because I'm just going to do a single serving burger. I'm not going to make the regular recipe, which it provides you ingredients for 4. I'm just making one for myself for dinner. So I have 1/3 of a pound, well, 3 ounces of 99% fat-free ground turkey. I have this seasoned with my savory ground turkey seasoning, and to help get the beef color, I'm actually adding in a teaspoon of cocoa powder made into a paste with a little water and mixing that in, letting that sit to the side. The next part will be bacon. Instead of using turkey bacon like I did in the recipe pages, I'm using regular center cut bacon. 1.5 slices of center cut bacon is 1 point, depending on the brand, but Oscar Mayer center cut is 1 point for 1.5 slices. So going to use our handy dandy math, and instead of just slicing, one piece in half and using that, I'm going to take 2 slices, cut 1/4 off of each one, because 0.75 plus 0.75 is 1.5. So we are going to get 2 long 3/4 slices, and that will equal 1.5 slices of center cut bacon. Just roll with it, it's math, folks. So I have a pan heating up right here. We are going to start cooking the bacon right now, and I'll take the camera over there and start forming the patty, and we'll get it all done. All right, I thought I would just expand on this just a little bit more to help the people who hate math. So 1.5 slices of center cut bacon is 1 point. Now, instead of having a couple of short slices, I'm taking 2 regular size slices, cutting 1/4 off of each. So now we have 2 long ones. And if you add these 2 side by side, it would equal 1/2 slice is gone. So this is 1.5 slices technically. And we're going to fry this now. So get back over now. All right, my center cut bacon has cooked down. I am now going to remove it and let it drain on some paper plates. Going to bring my 3-ounce ground turkey patty that I formed, set it down over here, and we'll let it cook because this is 3 ounce, it's a little thicker, I'm going to let it cook for 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes. Flip it for another 2 minutes, but halfway through the other side, I am going to add a slice of cheese. All right, our patty has been cooking for 2 minutes. I am going to flip it, and you can see how adding the cocoa powder to the meat mixture made it really look a lot like regular ground beef. Going to flip this, and I'm actually going to let it go for 2 minutes, and then put a slice of 1 point slice of American cheese. You can use Velveeta, you can use Borden's fat-free, great value, whatever you want, but this recipe's points values takes into account 1 point of American cheese. I'm using Borden's. We're going to let this go, and then at the 1 minute mark, we will put on our cheese. And prior, I had toasted this is generic store brand 4-point bun, because the stores by me don't have the 2-point or 3-point buns. So I bought a generic 4-point bun and scooped out bread from the top bun, weighed it in grams, and it took it down to 3 points. So this is a 3-point bun now. Inexpensive little bun hack. And also the recipe will be linked to in the post. I stirred together a quick little batch of my 0-point barbecue sauce. It makes 2 1/4 cups of sauce, 0 points on all 3 plans, and it's sugar-free. So, you know, that's really that really takes no cooking. It's just stir some ingredients together, warm it up for a minute in a pan, and you know it's done. All right, it's time to put on our slice of American cheese. I'm gonna let this go for 1 more minute. We're gonna bring the camera over and we're gonna start building our burger right now. Okay, let's start building our burger. So we have our bottom bun. On the bottom bun, we are going to take any onion rings that you feel like. Typically at the restaurant, the burger has 2 onion rings on it. You could use more if you want. I mean, pretty much all of my onion ring recipe is 4 points for this entire bowl. So you can have 4 or 5 of them for 1 point, because I got 21 out of it. But I am just going to, I'm gonna shove a small one in there. Boom! I'm going to add a couple of onion rings. Let's see, best angle. There we go. And so, next we'll be adding our burger patty. Now this is our 3-ounce cheeseburger patty. Go ahead and smash that down a little bit so that burger sits relatively flat. On the top, we are going to add some of our barbecue sauce. And then our 2 slices of bacon, crisscrossed. If you want it a little saucier, go ahead and add a little more barbecue sauce into the cavité. And then this goes on top. And we have our low point, low fat, Hardee's Carl's Jr. Western Bacon Cheeseburger, 1 point of onion rings on the bottom, 1 point of center cut bacon, a point of cheese that's hidden by a bunch of 0-point barbecue sauce right now, and this is a 3-point bun. So for blue purple, this is a 6-point Western Bacon Cheeseburger versus the 50 billion points of the Carl's Jr. one. On green, you would add an extra 2 points. I'm sorry, an extra, because we're using 3 ounces of ground turkey, an extra 1 point. Or 2 points, depending on how thick of a patty you want. But there you go, folks. You can pile more onion rings on the bottom, more on the top, whatever you like.